Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our book club, and so glad to have all of you guys on here. I hope you're having fun with this book. Jill Lyons did an amazing job last week introducing us to it and going through our yellow personalities. And I don't know if you guys are like me, but if you're like me, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm a yellow. Because, don't yellows sound wonderful? And oh no. And we want to be a yellow. And so you guys, what I want to say is, even though you need to own your own personality color, and enjoy that you are who you are, it is okay to also, and what I believe is ideal, to work to gain some of the qualities of the other personalities that or the other qualities that some of the other personalities have in them, because there are some good qualities in all of the personalities. And then there are things in our personalities that if we're not careful, they're not bad, but there are some things that are going to need work in order for us to be able to achieve success. Because, the blues that we're talking about today, they can't be all party and grow a great business. And yellows can't just be all, soft-hearted and maybe poor baby their teen and grow an incredible business. And so those are things that, I want us to be honest with ourselves, own who we are, love who you are, because you were made perfectly and you were made for a specific reason and purpose and mission and calling for your life. And you were absolutely equipped with every single thing that you need to be able to achieve what it was you were created for, in my opinion. And so know that everything you have about you is a great thing, but there are going to be things that every single one of us are going to have to grow and develop in. But most importantly, like Jill so beautifully brought out last week, is know who you are, but more importantly, recognize these personalities that you are talking to. You guys, it's a little bit like starting Arbonne all over for me again, because I'm like, okay, well, what personality is this person? And I so naturally do Arbonne today that I'm like, okay, well, I just do the 5 key point thing that I've taught you guys. I go through I don't know if it'll be a fit for you, but I have been interested enough in the other person to be able to connect dots for people. And I think that number 2 on our 5 key point ask is where we are connecting with the personality that we're talking to. And if you listen, you guys, and you apply that step in the 5 key point ask, the connect the dots point in there, that makes everything we do intentional and genuine for the person that we're talking to, you're going to speak the right language to whatever personality you're talking to without working too hard in your head. Because this is new for me. So I've been like, instead of thinking about the person and trying to just do what I do so well, honestly, I'm good at it after this many years. I'm a natural at listening and connecting the dots, because I have had that experience in my nursing career of listening to my patients, and because they know themselves or their babies better than anybody else, and what they know, I need to know in order to be able to help them. Same is true in Arbonne. What people have and know about their life, they're the experts on them. And what they know about them is what we need to know in order to help them in Arbonne, in nursing, or in everything. So when we just listen and we listen, we're going to be able to connect those dots naturally. And so don't stress too much over it, just because I want you to know, I've been a little bit like, okay, what personality am I talking to? Instead of just listening to the person and speaking the language that I know they need, because I'm helping them find a solution to their problem. But I love that this is telling me the key words that I need to be listening for in order to know what points to drive home. And it is so obvious to me after reading this book what I'm listening to and why I'm listening to it. Whenever I hear people talk, or why I'm reacting the way I'm reacting whenever I hear people talk, because if I'm not their personality, what I hear them say is not what feels right to me or feels good to me about Arbonne. But that's what I love about Arbonne, is that everybody is different. And there are MVPs in this company, you guys, of every color personality that I see here. I mean, I could name off names that of people that are predominantly a personality type in this book that are at the top of this company: a red, a yellow, a blue, and a green. And so it doesn't matter. Like he says, all of these colors make great leaders. But I do believe we need to develop qualities out of all the colors. We still need to apply the skill set of listening and connecting the dots, and just add to our skill set and our toolbox how the words and the verbiage that we focus on whenever we hear people saying, I need Arbonne. So I'm taking this maybe a little deeper than what you want to take it, but that's how my head has been working and thinking on all of this, and hope that it will help you. So the blue personality, you guys, is the second personality. He says it's easy. He can describe it in one word: party. And who do you know that is a blue personality in your life? Blues love to party, have fun, have adventure, try new things, love to travel, love meeting new people. And he says blues were made for network marketing. And he said when you meet them, they're instantly your friend. They start a conversation right away. And you guys, I have my girlfriend that's in Arbonne, and her name is Patty Cummins, and she is one of the first, or an NV or RVP that went region, you guys, in 2.5 months. And that was back like years ago. And you guys, 2.5 months was record. I went in 4.5 months. She went in 2.5 months. I was freaked out that she was going as fast as she was. But you know why she did? Because what she decided to do, everyone wanted to do with her, because she was fun. They call her Party Patty, Pack You Patty. I mean, like, she's just got this sweet, fun, light personality. If you've ever met her, you know her, you love her. And that's the personalities that blues have for people, because people love being around them. They're fun. And you guys, I'm probably, out of all the colors, I'm probably the least blue of all of them. I'm like, I need to be more fun. I love having people that care about fun around me and making something fun, because I'm all protein. I know Tammy Clinton and I are like sisters in life, but also like get to work together closely in our businesses. And even though I think we're both naturally reds, probably, I like to think of myself as a yellow. Tammy is all red. She has blue in her, more blue in her than I do. And she's always about, what can we do to make it fun? What can we do to help these people want to do this and that? And I'm like, either you want to do it or you don't. I'm like, that's my personality. And so it is awesome for me to partner with Tammy. I always say we're like peanut butter and jelly. She's the jelly, I'm the peanut butter. And we make an incredible team. And he talks about a couple in this chapter where the husband was all blue, the lady was all yellow. And so, yeah, Tammy is a red. Thank you for owning that, Tammy. So you guys, but the yellow loved helping the blue. And that's what I love about this, is like, I love helping my red and my more blue personality work on something together, because I know whenever I work with her, it's going to be better than if I just did it all by myself. And so we're both going to get something done, because we have that kind of personality in us too. But it is awesome to have people that have a little bit of something, or a little bit more of something that you don't, because you're going to be able to have everyone in your room feel comfortable, because you have those other personality types that feel comfortable and like family to them. So be on the lookout. I as much as I want to know what personality is I'm talking to, I want to know what my leader's personality type is predominantly, because then I'm going to know who to partner with and how to work with better with my personality than other people. But he says blues bring a lot of people into your business. They're always talking. He says, but the downside to a blue is they never listen. And you guys, I have met some blue personalities that are like that. Like what John Maxwell always tells us, and you guys know he is the guru of everything good that we can become in developing ourselves and in leadership and loving our teams and leading our teams. And he says the best thing we can do is listen. And whenever we are more interesting than we are interested in what people are saying and doing, then we're not going to be able to help people, because people will not feel that we know them, care for them, and want to help them as much, because we haven't listened to them. And people know if you're not listening. So if you're a strong blue personality and you love to talk, you're going to have to work on becoming a good listener and letting people know you genuinely care if you want to attract people to you. Because what we do in Arbonne is we help people with what it is. We help be a solution to their problem. And if you don't ever listen long enough to know what a solution is, then you're not going to be somebody that can help other personalities that are out there that you're talking to. So again, embrace who you are, but we have to develop some skill sets of some of the other personalities, or you're going to struggle to build a business. And it's not just talking to the right language to the right personality. It's developing those skill sets to do that. So he says, blues love adventure. They finish our sentences for us. Yellows support the blues, which is great if you're working with a team of people. And you guys, let's think about that. So if I'm a blue personality and this is not a natural tendency to me, then you should always ask, you know how we always say, partner with your upline and do like group take-a-looks or whatever. Like, get somebody on there that can help you help somebody. Do a 3-way take-a-look or do a group take-a-look, so that you're not the one having to, do what is not natural for you. You can partner with a yellow who's all about helping somebody and help them help your people that you attracted, because you're that blue fun person that said that they would, get somebody to listen. He says blues never follow up, and they're because they're too busy meeting new people. So what a blues business might look like is that you're constantly going and looking for a new person, because you haven't kept the relationship of all the other people that you have worked with. You're on to the next person, on to the next person, on to the next person. And what we have to do is slow down long enough to be able to help the people that we already have and get them connected to people that speak their language. Because it's an exhausting business. Not that blues don't have enough energy to do that, but it's an exhausting business and not a sustainable, stable business if you're constantly just a blue onto the next person, because it's just like you have a continual flow through your funnel and they're constantly falling out of the bottom as fast as you're putting them in the top. And not that we're always needing to put people in the top of our funnel to keep our funnel going, but you want some stuff to start spreading out and building a foundation at the bottom of your funnel that builds up stability and a strong business, not just falling through and running down the drain. Okay. So we have to make sure that we're partnering with people that are working with the people that need more than just an attraction factor. Blues are an attraction factor. They make it fun. And you guys, on the other side of blue, I mean, there's some people in Arbonne. These are those personalities that, at the top of the top of the company. We love them. I love all of these people. I love all of these personalities. But at the same time, like, if they had talked to me about Arbonne, I would have never joined their business. A blue personality is somebody like, gosh, I'm even blanking on his name. He's from the UK, super fun. And it's, who? Gordon Fraser is a blue. There's another one. Who's?
Stuart
Armfield. Stuart. Yes, Stuart. Stuart is the one I was thinking of. And you guys, all of those guys, I love them dearly, but they're all about like what I call hype. They're like the glam and the trips and the travel and you guys, if somebody had come to me, thank you guys. Ian Pritchard, not so much, but Stuart, yes. Stuart is exactly who I was thinking of. I could not pull his name out. But you guys, those guys and other people, not just the guys, but they're all about the fun and the travel and the party. You know what? I would have never, ever signed up to Arbonne if I was listening to those guys. I love having them in Arbonne now because they entertain me. But I would have never, ever, ever signed up with them. Does that make sense to you guys? That's why we have to talk the language of the other person, because you won't attract people like me. And I don't know about you, but I'd like to have more of me in my business. And so I have to be able to talk their language to people that are like them, but you have to know who you don't want to talk like when you're in front of somebody who isn't like that. So those are just things like I want you guys to recognize the power of this information and know what you need to do in order to be able to attract the aces out of all of these personalities and colors that we are talking about here in this book. It is truly going to be so powerful for everyone's businesses if you will apply what it is that we are using. He just says blues are easy to spot because they're always talking and they are full of life, you know? And so that's, I mean, you can think of those people that are like that. And then you guys make a list. Like when you're doing your 100-person contact list, we say the first 100 because there's multiple hundreds that we know in our life, but we tell people just start with the first 100 contact list. Identify your first 10 dream team people. Use our dream team qualities. But I thought, you know what we need to start doing is we need to start going, okay, what personality is this person or what color is this person with our dream team identification? We need to start going, okay, this person needs this. This is that kind of person. This is what, that makes them influential. Going through the dream team qualities, you guys, will help you identify their color personality and speak their language. So really, again, we've had this skill set and this tool in your toolbox, but this is going to help you know some even more detailed skills that are going to help you talk the right language whenever you go and make that dream team ask. So this is something that people need to know that are brand new in your business, and leaders need to know. You need to help people teach this so that whenever we're out there asking, we're asking with skill. So dream team qualities, put a color next to their name as well. And that way you know, and you can even come back to this book until it becomes just natural for you to use when you're talking to your blue personalities off your dream team list that you've identified as a dream team personality, saying, oh my gosh, you're going to have so much fun. You're going to have adventure. We do trips. We do travel. You're going to make Arbonne even more fun than it already is. You need to come and do this to me. Take a look, listen, tell me no if it's not a fit for you, but let's at least look at this, because I think this will be the thing that will help you have the best adventure for the rest of your life, and make it the best of your life. Whatever, you guys use this language that we know, because now you have a color beside each person on your list of names. And as part of the dream team quality, you've identified their color. He says, blues are action people. They're the ones, like, seriously, you guys, when I plan a retreat, I'm like, who wants to do the music? And when people go on vacation, they're like, so what are you doing? I'm like, I'm not that person. I don't do excursions. I sit my butt on a beach or in a chair. I get a book or I sit around with some people, because I'm going to listen to people and I'm going to be working to see what I can do to empower people and to help people. Even if I'm on vacation, that's what I'm going to be doing. I go on, and whenever I go to our Mexico home, I have our concierge there who's like a daughter and a son to us now. And I'm like, we sit there and I help her all week long figure out how to make her life better. I mean, that's what I do on vacations. I'm not off scuba diving. I'm not off deep sea fishing. I am sitting somewhere helping people. So those are things you just need to know. Like, I need somebody, if you want to have fun, come and tell me and I'd be all in. But I'm not going to be your person to do it for you. The skill, he says, is to recognize the blue personality quickly. Fun, excellent, awesome, interesting, travel, new, exciting, and notice how they're not listening to you. And listen to here's the I need Arbonne. My job isn't fun anymore. It's the same old thing day after day. It's boring. I'm looking to go out and meet new, interesting people and not be stuck behind a desk. Those are all amazing things that we need to be listening for in a blue personality, so that we can speak their language and offer them Arbonne through the 5 key point ask using these words with the blue personality qualities. And then invite them to your meeting because it's going to be so fun. And he says, honestly, a blue personality doesn't even need a presentation because as long as you make sure it's got the fun in it, they're going to be in and ready to do it. And just tell them it, and say anything you want really fast with excitement because it works. So that's our blue personality, you guys. I honestly want to go through this book quicker maybe because I'm like, I don't know about you guys, but I've listened to it already and read it because I'm like, oh my gosh, so what's the next one? And I wanted to not be able to just talk to the yellow and the green. So we may go through it. I mean, the yellow and the blues, but we may go through it a little bit faster. But just know, you guys, my big thing that I've gotten out of this is what I said about Stuart. So like I would say, I'm going to say, you guys, I am honestly, as much as people say, and you can tell me, I'm like, I really am struggling with this, a red wanting to be a yellow. I am a yellow because what drives me more than anything is wanting to help people. It's not, I have developed massive red qualities and I can run with a red all day long. So that would be my second most natural quality. But what we need to know, you guys, is we need, again, like the reason I say I'm not a red is if somebody was telling me that, oh my gosh, Carlita, you can earn, I know, again, Tammy says I'm a red. Tammy says all the time in her Discover, when she heard she could make a 6-figure income, she was in. You guys, that would have rolled right off of me. Again, I would have never signed up for somebody telling me I could make a 6-figure income because it wasn't my goal. It wasn't what drove me. It's not my mission. It's not what spoke to my heart. What spoke to my heart was that I could help myself and my family do what it is we needed to do so desperately. And I knew it was a vehicle that I could help others with too. That's how I came out of that car presentation and started calling everyone and went to region in 4.5 months, the fastest ever in the company history of Arbonne at the time, because I was out there helping other people with this mission and this vehicle that I had just been given. So make sure you are not missing out on, I love that Martha told Tammy she can make a 6-figure income, and that attracted Tammy. Martha told me that too, but it didn't attract me. What got me was Martha dragged me to a presentation that's put me in front of people that were helpers like Deanna and Joyce and those things. And I saw help. And so those are the things we need. And you guys, I think you get grace, because Martha had tried to talk money to me. It did not affect me. But when she talked helping to me, I got it. So even though we may have talked blue to some people when we needed to be talking red, or we talked red when we needed to be talking yellow, you can go back and talk their color. Now, I mean, I had multiple colors talk to me, and then I heard the right things. But you guys, this book is so true and so powerful, because until I heard what I needed to hear, till Tammy heard what she needed to hear, till the people that joined Stuart's team hear what they need to hear, nobody joins your team. You've got to connect the dots. You got to quit speaking Portuguese to an English-speaking person. And you need to talk blue to the blue, red to the red, yellow to the yellow, and green to the green. And that's what we're learning in this book. And use these words and everything you already have been given. We don't have to change a system. We're just enhancing how we use our system with our list of people and names, our identifying dream team qualities, now adding a color to that list of qualities that they have, and speaking that language faster. And when you do that, you're going to attract people to your business faster. So go practice it. Go talk to some people that you know now, who they are and what color they are, and go practice speaking this and see what you get in your business. Because this month is a big month, you guys. And we've got to take advantage of this month and get ourselves set up for a great end of the year, and then an even better 2020, so that we can be living the life that we all can live whenever you truly treat this as a business, commit to it, believe in it, respect it, and apply work ethic to it on a regular, consistent basis. So I hope this helps all of you. And again, thank you all for introducing us to this. It's just making what we do even better and even more fun. Love you guys. Oh, hey, does anybody want to share anything? Sorry. You guys, I would as a team. I love my peanut butter. I love my jelly. As a team, you guys, ask people to send you what their personality is, because I mean, I want to talk to my team more in that way. I mean, I want to help my team want to do more of what we do together, so that we can, because we're better together. We're never going to be better off by ourselves. We're always going to be better whenever we're these four colors meshing together, like this book cover shows. So if you're an NBP or somebody in my team, text me, and I mean, I'd love for my phone to blow up, and tell me, this is my predominant color, this is my next most natural color. So, okay. Oh, and she says the next book, Tracy says, another interesting book that goes into color personalities and cells is Why They Buy. Okay. We'll have to look at that one, Tracy.
Hello, beautiful. It's Aunt Val, and I'm yellow.
Hello, Aunt Val. Yes, you are a yellow. So get in here and help more people. We need you.
I'm at a class reunion.
All right. You go help all those people look better.
Already.
Okay. Good to hear from you. I'm glad you guys think I'm a yellow, because I'm like, am I really a red that wants to be a yellow? But I really am. What drives me is yellow. Okay, you guys. Love you all. Have a wonderful day.